The Haunting of Bly Manor, Episode 6, The Jolly Corner. The Jolly Corner, what could that possibly mean? I guess we'll get there. So I'm thinking that that will have something to do with the uncle, because we can see that in the glass there in the poster. So that means that in this story we're going to see more Henry Thomas, and that's just fine in my book. So this is a reaction and a review, guys. You know how I have to say this, because in case somebody finds that this is the first video they see, for obvious reasons I can't show you the entire video here because of copyright. Once I get through halfway, I'll stop and react to it. I'll let you know my thoughts, and then at the end I'll wrap things up with a nice little review. All of these reactions and reviews can be found in a playlist linked in the description, in the comments, in the cards above as well too. So don't miss a single episode. With that being said, let's get on to The Jolly Corner, Episode 6 of The Haunting of Bly Manor. This episode, indeed, is about Uncle Henry, and yeesh, I was thinking that for a moment there that we might have a Lannister situation on our hands here, folks. But I had to pause. I had to take a look online to find out the connections. No, he's the uncle of the two children, because he's the brother. He's the brother of their father. I thought he was the brother of their mother. So I was kind of like, what's going on here? You know, it kind of got me there for a minute. But, you know, with all that being clear now, that doppelganger that we saw in the beginning was very creepy. And that doppelganger likes to drink too. Then he had that look, that kind of smile on his face. Yeah, that was that's something about the scares in this. It's not scary, like flashy. It's just kind of just dark and ominous. But I was thinking, though, what if this isn't a ghost? What if it's just his conscience? I mean, if he's having relations with the parent of the kid's mother, is Flora actually his daughter? And the brother too? I'm not too sure. No, the brother was there before, so maybe Flora is just the daughter. Did I get something wrong here? Let me know about that in the comments below. Henry Thomas here, though, he is putting on a good performance, and we'll see how that just kind of all wraps up. I just finished with the garden scene where Jamie was explaining things to Danny about the moonflower. A speech worthy of Poison Ivy herself, that she was just going on about the way she was describing things, that plants are more reliable than humans, and she wants to find a human that's as reliable as a plant. And I just was expecting her to say that plants should take over the world. Yeah, it sounds like Ivy, right? But it helped her and Danny bond, and I like that. And that's fine with me. So it's a little bit of a slower episode. Let's just see how things wrap up. Wow, they did a good job of clearing up the confusion that I had before about them being brothers. Once they had that scene where he was cleaning out his office from the partnership that they had, the whole speech about him being banished, that was a good one. You could feel the pain in his eyes from the actor Matthew Holness, who was also good in that scene in the kitchen when he confronts his wife about the affair. That was very good acting. Yeah. Now, probably my favorite too. I think that we need to know more about how their relationships were before she dies, or both of them die, right? I don't need to know how Charlotte and Henry get together, but I feel like we need to learn a little bit more about how they died, right? Because we kind of get the impression that maybe Henry is responsible for it, and that's why he sees his doppelganger. We see the memory of him when he first saw the doppelganger, and that's when he learned about the parents' death. So that's why I'm thinking that. Maybe because he didn't want to kill both of them. But that means that Flora is Henry's daughter, and that's why he's been calling the house. I like that fact because they used the birthday for his brother to deduce what was going on. You know, that his wife was unfaithful. And that's how Flora is using logic to reason herself out of these memories by her age. So they are flashbacks, but they're also sort of like memories. I like the flashback memory of her mother when she was learning about the talisman. I like that. So now we know where all the dolls have come from. It's all fitting together, guys. It's coming together. And we do now see that Miss Jessel has a strong influence on Flora. More than a couple of times, obviously. But I'm not too sure what was up with the memory with the small boy. What was going on there? Let me know your thoughts about that in the comments below. It was scary, though, when Danny walked in the room and she saw Jessel on the bed with Flora. That was a little bit jarring, because now she can see them, right? They go into the hallway and they can see Ghost Peter is there. So Jessel and Peter are ghosts now, I guess, and they are able to possess Flora and Miles. So they are working together, which doesn't make a whole lot of sense because Miss Jessel didn't like Peter. We'll just have to wait and see how all of this sort of plays out in the next episode. But overall, yeah, it was okay. I like this episode. As you have noticed, you can follow all of this stuff up in the playlist cards. Look in the description below and you can find the next one right there. What did you think about this episode? Let me know in the comments below. Alright, let's just continue on with more of Bly Manor.